Hi, Brian.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Kristen McCarthy.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi,
Good to
may I
meet
sit
you.
down?
Please.
And we have 10 minutes for this meeting, correct?
Correct.
Here's my business card just in case you have any questions or concerns in the
Thank you.
future. And should anyone else be present at this meeting?
For right now, just me. I'm the one with the questions and the concerns, but we'll see if down the road there's some other people who need to get involved.
Perfect. Okay, so sports photographed online. Are you interested in sports?
Oh my gosh, grew up Eagles fan, a Browns fan, a Patriots fan, lived in a bunch of different cities, and I'm always selling my allegiance to each new town.
So were you upset yesterday, no Patriots playing?
I know, I don't know what to do with myself, but that's all right. You've got, what, 5 more games left in the season, so.
So are you excited for Thanksgiving football?
Yeah, that's something my family and I have always done every year. The Lions, Green Bay, whoever the heck's playing, we like to watch it.
Oh, great. Well, do you mind if I ask a few questions just to learn more about your business and get a better understanding of all of your problems?
Sure.
Okay. And do you mind if I take notes?
Go for it.
And just for my own well-being, will you be the one who makes the final decision, or will someone else be the one who makes the final decision on whether or not to implement Off-Reelect?
Probably Pat would have to get involved as well. Pat McNiff. So he's the one that probably likes to see hands-on how all this works.
Great. Okay, so could you tell me about the current platform that SPO is operating on?
The same program that we've started off with since the start of our site 14 years ago. We've had, for the most part, no issues with it. We just offer great programming for everyone across the country for 500 million page views that we get every month, 100 million unique visitors, and we've got a pretty strong magazine platform as well, print media, that has a strong subscription base.
So could you tell me about your concerns when you reached out to us? What was your goal in reaching out to Aquia?
Well, they recently hired me, as I'm sure you know, or perhaps you don't, but recently when they brought me on, they've asked me to come in and help address the fact that the page views have decreased, which of course leads to ad revenues decreasing, and some of the subscriptions for their print media and their premium content on the website have gone down as well, and that's it's costing the company a little bit of money. Not a ton, it's slow, but they want to identify and eliminate the problem before it gets worse.
Absolutely. And do you think that this might have a bigger impact as technology continues to advance? Is that a concern?
Yeah, I mean, technology's a part of it, I suppose, but I think it's equally as much of a problem that there's a lot of local and regional sites that come in and provide content that some of our users, that's all they want is something local, and perhaps they lose a little bit of that coming to a national site.
Okay, so the regionalized companies offer more personalized information or more relevant information
More
to customers?
relevant to the person who wants that regional stuff, but
Okay.
some people want national stuff, so it's tough to tell. These consumers are making it tough on us, especially with all the new competition that's in the market.
Do you think that personalization would be something that would be beneficial for your company, or do you think that you still need to keep a national base for everything?
I think to be relevant, we've got to find a way to get something that's more regional. I mean, that's kind of what we've identified as being the cause of all of this.
Okay. So your biggest concern seems to be the decrease in page views along with the subscriptions, which would obviously lead to less revenue for the company, but also less ad revenues.
Correct.
Okay, and have you heard anything about Off-Reelect except for the initial research that you did?
Yeah, I mean, we got a recommendation from a consulting firm that said to reach out to you all, and so we went onto the website, and here we sit today. But no, I don't know much more about it.
Okay, so Off-Reelect is actually an optimization platform that allows organizations to get a better understanding of their customers and their previous searches. So the platform actually works as it goes, before the customer is even on the site, it can go through and look at their past searches and everything that they're interested in, and then it makes every search when they come onto the site relevant to what they like. So if you're a Red Sox fan, when you get onto the site, it would have more Red Sox information as opposed to sports in Brazil or something that the customer really doesn't have much interest in.
Gotcha.
So does
Sounds
that,
like, could be pretty expensive, and we're a small company with limited resources, so that would certainly be a concern.
is it cost that you're concerned about, or would it be more return on investment?
return on investment, I mean, at the end of the day, subscribers and page visits equal ad revenue, so we just have to know that whatever we spend on something, we need to at least recoup the investment plus a good percentage on top of that.
Yes, absolutely. So how we see AquaLift on our side is it's more of a strategic partnership. So we help you implement this program, which allows you to really get a great understanding of the product. But also our customers, of course, price is always a main concern. So our customers have always felt an issue about price, but they've all found that the return on investment is actually much greater than the price that they pay for it. And the price is also relevant of the amount that you actually use the product. So it ranges from about $30,000 to it could be up to $300,000, depending on how often you dig into the product. But what we found is actually one of our main customers, Toronto Life, had a 4 times increase in the conversion rates. They had an 8 times improvement through click-throughs, and then they also had a 10 to 20% increase in the amount of in the amount of revenue from and page views from implementing AquaLift.
Gotcha. So that's one company. Is there anybody else that you know of that has similar results that they've seen?
Yes, actually, Elle Magazine, they also had a 20% increase in page views as well. And during the 2012 Olympics, we actually powered the NBC website, and from that we helped them generate 1.2 billion page views. Which, because we offered that relevant information, the customers were interested in coming to our site, staying on our site, and then clicking through more pages to get to the other information that they were interested in.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, like I said, small company, limited resources, that also means I don't have a ton of people and a lot of man hours to be able to implement something like this, so I'm a little worried about how much this is going to take from a time perspective.
Of course, so you're worried about your customers, your employees not having enough time to implement it and not
Yes.
getting their work done?
Yeah, very much.
Well, actually, the implementation only takes about 2 to 3 days, and we actually have a team of engineers that come in and help implement the product and then help you through the system to really teach you everything about the product. So the implementation has always been very easy and successful for all of our customers who have purchased the product.
Okay.
So is there anything else I can help you with, or any other questions that you might have?
No, I mean, that helps me get a better understanding of what this is and what it's all about.
Perfect. So I would really like to set up a meeting with you sponsoring it with Pat. And I was wondering if maybe he was available next Tuesday around 2:30 for me to come in with a few of my technicians to show you a demo of the product and show you more about it, just so Pat can get an understanding. And I would really like for you to be there because it seems like you understand the product and would be an asset to that meeting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know Pat's schedule, but I can at least take that to him. Tentatively, we could say Tuesday at 2:30 and
Perfect.
go from there.
Okay, and is there anything else?
That's it for right now.
Perfect. Well, it was great meeting you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. See you next Tuesday.
Thank you. Take a seat.